Okay, I got you.
What's all that about, little girl? What's all that about?
That was a walk. Okay. That was a walk. All right. Good evening, graduates, teachers, and guests to Wakulla High School's 2018 graduation ceremony. We did it, y'all! I would like to thank all of you for your attendance this evening and your never-ending support. When I found out I had to give a speech, I thought it was going to be a breeze. I had written many essays for various classes, so I procrastinated until the last minute to keep the spirit of high school alive. As I sat down to write this speech, 16 days before graduation, I had no idea where to start. It was suggested to me that I write about my favorite things about high school, but I couldn't present a blank piece of paper, so I had to dig a little deeper. Tonight, as we find ourselves on the brink of graduation, I ask all of you to think back to August 2014 when we entered Wakulla High School as freshmen. We were all anxious little teenagers with these preconceived notions about what high school is really like. Personally, I thought there were going to be people singing on lunch tables, nerds getting their heads dumped into trash cans, and that I was going to find the Troy Bolt to my Gabriela Montez. Unfortunately, the experience of high school was nothing like the movie High School Musical, especially because Mr. Harris would never let anyone stand in the cafeteria for more than 30 seconds. Nonetheless, we overcame the anxiety and spent these last 4 years making memories and lifelong friends we will never forget. Instead of boring you with the typical graduation cliches, I would like to share with you the lessons I have learned throughout my years at Wakulla High. Throughout my years, my parents always told me to work hard now and play hard later. I lived up to this motto K through 11, working tirelessly to make the best grades I possibly could. When senior year rolled around, I was ready to play. You know, sit back, relax, enjoy my time. They never said anything about the countless essays I'd have to write. They never said anything about the activities I have to participate in or the preparation exams that I'd have to take. On top of that, I decided to be an overachiever and take probably the 2 hardest courses at Wakulla High School. From crying in the middle of my AP Calculus BC test and just taking the 0 in AP Bio, I learned the lesson of perseverance. When things got hard, I could have just stopped trying. I could have just dropped the class, to be quite honest. But I saw the light at the end of the tunnel and decided to push through. Perseverance is the thing that has me standing here tonight. Not only the perseverance from me, but from my parents and the ones before me. Mom and Dad, you guys have pushed me to be the best possible versions of myself, and I'm forever grateful for that. So I love you, thank you. My ancestors persevered through the shackles of slavery, the walls of discrimination, and the enduring injustice so that I, a black woman in the top percentile of her class, can stand here today. As I have walked through the halls of Wakulla County schools, I was always faced with warm smiles and invited with open arms from teachers and administrators. I could see that they always wanted the best for the students and did whatever in their power to help them achieve their goals. As I look to my right, I can see the light in their eyes as they see all the dedication and love they've put into the students to come to fruition. Every teacher, administrator, counselor, and janitor has taught me the lesson of love. All of you have dedicated your careers to nurture the future generation with love and compassion. Each of you have been instrumental in creating an environment that is conducive for learning and living comfortably in our own skin. Y'all don't get paid enough for this. To shout out a few of my faves, to Ms. Keith, Ms. Fielder, and Ms. Lawhon. Thank you guys for being my mom at school. You guys have pushed me out of my comfort zone in many aspects of my life and encouraged me to shoot for the stars, so thank you. To Mr. Seitz, thank you for being a listening ear, even though you can't hear sometimes. To Ms. Fistrigan, thank you for encouraging individuality, equality, and social justice. Yes, you are my favorite social justice warrior. And lastly, to Ms. Roger, thank you for being an angel on earth and a guiding light that shines on all the opportunities we can take. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate you more than you will ever know. So, as we enter this new chapters of our lives, I hope that we remain motivated and compassionate. We will make mistakes and probably fall on our faces a couple times, but that's what life's all about. I wish you all the best of luck, and I know you'll go far. Hold up. It wouldn't be anything like me to get up here and not give you something that you'll never forget. So, I wrote a little something to remind you how our senior year went. Y'all know. All right, ready? Everybody clap your hands like this. Hey, hey, Here we go. We started out in August of 2017. New clothes, fresh cuts, and our shoes so clean. September rolled in and Irma threw us for a loop. Homegirl got us out of school for 3 days. Woo, woo. Okay. October came in and it got kind of rough. We had some clinicals and saw some scary stuff. Then on came November when we raised the bar, celebrating homecoming under the stars. December ushered in that Christmas cheer. Just a few more months and we'd be here. January was all a part of God's plan. From Drake to Bruno to Cardi and her man. February was spent celebrating the great Black Panther civil rights and our Valentine's days. March was the time for beaches and fun. Spring break brought joy and a whole lot of sun. April is when the flowers bloom. Junior senior prom and midnight rendezvous. Then May came around and brought us to the end. Now it's time for our life to begin. So soar, war eagle, just spread your wings, cause we are the best class of 2018!
I knew about that. I just continue. I knew about it. You go, America!
Good job.